own flow. And today I just wanted to show you guys what's in my backpack for hiking. So it consists of mainly everything you need: clothes, tent, sleeping gear, electronics, and some extra stuff that others might not bring or might not care to bring. So let's get into it. So for my backpack, I'm going to be using the Hyperlite 3400 Junction and in black, and it's a pretty big pack. It's very versatile. It's got mesh on the outside, pockets on either side, bunch of straps for whatever. It's got some hip belts, pockets for phone and clothes. Or actually, sorry, I'm gonna put my phone in. I got an Rei rainwear protective gear the other day, so I'm gonna use that to cover my phone, and then these will just be for snacks or whatever. And it fits everything that I need, and I have a little extra space for anything else that I want. And then anything that's wet, I could just put right out here and it will quickly dry, which is nice. Next up, I have the Big Angus 3-person tent. It's a very lightweight. It's called the Wall Ul3. It's got a fly, it's got stakes. My sister will be carrying the poles, so some weight will be distributed. And then it also has a pack cover, or a floor cover, sorry. That will actually be thrown out on the outside of my bag for after the first day or whatever. So it'll be really dirty and stuff. And then I also just melted some stretchy string so I could easily compact it down for when I throw it on the side of my bag. But I really like it. It has a lot of room for my sister and I, and if I ever want to, I can just throw my bag in with the tent, and it's not bad. So next up, I have my sleeping arrangements. I got my sleeping pad and my sleeping bag, and there's a sneak peek within that. And so going back to my sleeping pad, I have the Nemo Tensor Insulated. It's a regular wide. It's orange, as you can tell. It's really nice. It's a little slippery on the tent for now, but I feel as though when I start using it more, it'll grip harder to the tent and not slip as much. And then going on to my sleeping bag. So I have the REI Magma. It's a mummy. And I also bought a Sea to Summit compression sack with like built-in compression on it, so I could easily compress it down. And within the sleeping bag, sleeping pad, and sleeping bag compression sack, I threw in a liner and also threw in my pillow, wherever that is. I threw in my pillow, if I ever find it. Oh, my hair fell out. And I have a small Nemo little pillow. Blow it up. It takes like 5 seconds to blow up. Really nice. I usually don't put all the air in it just because I don't like sleeping on a hard pillow. So I blow it up a little bit. It's a little squishy. It's nice. And then these all I stuff back into the sleeping bag compression sack, which easily compresses back down and nice. Next on to kitchenware. So for kitchenware, my dad built this nice rain resistant bag, water resistant bag, sorry. A little bungee cord, and within it I have a little lighter, a nice little rag so I can clean out my stove and clean off anything that gets on it. I have my stove, which is a Minimo Jetboil. It's very nice. It comes actually with a little extra space inside. It has the little stand and fire starter, and a little bowl if I need it. And then also, lastly, I have just a little Jetboil, little Minimo Jet Power fuel canister, and once I start using this, it's gonna get a little like moist and start rusting a little bit with the metal. So that's why I'm gonna put it in this bag so it doesn't get any of the rust on any of my big backpack back there. And that's also what I can use this for. I can just stuff it in if I need it at all. That'll be nice. And that's really it for kitchenware. I'll have water too that I'll put in using smart water bottles and stuff. But next, on to another important piece to keep warm: clothing. So for clothing, this actually came with the Hyperlight. It's just a little like clothes package. It's rainproof, sorry. And I tell myself whatever I can fit in this, I can bring for clothes. So not going in that, but what I will be bringing is my puff jacket. It's an REI co-op, and it's a very nice puff jacket. It keeps me warm, and I've tested it out a few times in the cold weather up here. And I think that will be very nice to use. Second, right under that, I bought a Chill mid layer. I really like the fingerhole pockets that it has for the thumbs. It also has a little cinch thing so you can compress the hood a little close to your face. Has a nice pocket on the stomach, and overall it keeps me warm. I like sleeping in it a lot, definitely, and I thought it was a good purchase. Then going under to my base layers, I have some tights and an undershirt. So for the tights, they're just DSG brand, not really anything too amazing. And same for the shirt, just a DSG. They keep me warm. I'll most likely use the tights when I'm hiking with shorts on and it's cold out, or if I ever don't use them, I'll sleep in them. And same with the shirt. I probably won't need it too often unless it's really cold, but you never know. And then keeping with winter, I have just some REI gloves, just basic large gloves that will keep me warm. They're rain resistant, but they'll keep me warm enough. And then going on to rain gear. So I have just an Rei Rain Jacket. It's really nice, keeps me warm. It's got lining, I don't know the name of it, sorry. Water resistant, water repellent lining, so water can't get in. Seam proof, that's what it's called, seam proof. And then same with the short pants, sorry. Rain pants, just REI co-op again. Zippers on the bottom so I can tighten them closer. They do have a nice, which is nice, one pocket that they stuff into if I ever need them. And same thing, they're seam sealed on the inside so no water can get in. They're both very lightweight, so they won't really keep me warm per se, but they'll definitely keep the water off me, which if you don't get wet, you'll stay warm as well. So these, funny thing, so my dad actually made these out of some water repellent liner, and they're little rain gloves, so I can just put my my gloves on, sorry, and then put these little mittens over, and no water will get soaked into my nice REI gloves, and I can stay dry, and my hands can stay warm, which is nice. Then going into sleeping, another part of staying warm is in the cold. I have just a small snow basin hat. It's nice and lightweight, thin, but it does keep you warm. It's tight to your head too, which is good. And then now going on to sleepwear, I have just another DSG undershirt. Usually use it for soccer, but I'll use it for sleeping, only for sleeping, maybe in town too. But that'll really keep just for a little bit, and then I'll send back home eventually when it gets warm at night. And same thing at night, I have just some Power Core tights that I'll sleep in as well. Won't use those hiking at all, just so I can stay warm and stay dry when I'm sleeping, but again, I'll send those home when it gets warm enough at night. Now, on to socks. So I have a pair of Injinji socks somewhere, just a small pair, ankle cut, and then I have just a pair of, what are these called? Darn Tough socks that I'll sleep in, one to sleep in, and then I have another pair that are crew cut longer up that I'll hike in most of the time. Either those are my Injinjis, and then these Darn Tough socks I'll just sleep in. And now going on to extra, here are those Darn Tough socks. Right here. Now going on to extra clothes, I have a buff, which I'll probably wear this buff most of the time. It's Black Star. I got it from REI on clearance, which was nice. I'll probably be wearing this most of the time, but you never know if I want to take it off, throw it in the bag, or anything like that. I have another pair of shorts, some bananas with pink background, and those I really like because they're lightweight and they're cut a little short, so I can move my legs farther apart if I need to. And then going on the shirt, I just have an extra soccer shirt that I'll be using. It's sport material, so it's quick dry, not really water resistant. It gets wet, but it dries quickly, which is nice, and it's lightweight, not cotton. That's a big thing, not cotton. And then just a extra pair of underwear, which you guys don't need to worry about. But that's everything for clothing. Now on to electronics. So going into electronics, just a small headlamp. It's a black diamond headlamp. I think I probably got it from REI. Got it a while ago, but it still works. Takes AAA batteries. I'll be carrying AAA batteries as well with me. Just gotta find some nice cheap ones, well, that work though. And then going on to chargers, I have just a portable power bank. I got it as a gift from my uncle, which is nice. And then with that, I found some nice small cords. Just one to plug in from the power bank to my phone, and then one to charge the power bank. And then using that, I have just a little box with a nice little bag. I'll probably put in a Ziploc baggie because this bag was meant for the portable charger, but it's not water resistant or waterproof at all, but that's nice. And then of course everyone has their phone, just a regular Apple phone, not too much, just a little guy. And then you got some AirPods. I got a nice silicone case, so in case they fall at all, it's not bad, it won't hurt them. Going on to a wallet. Just have my dad actually made this too. He makes a lot took a sewing class, so he thinks he's all that at sewing. No, he's good, I'm joking, but he made a nice little lightweight wallet for me to put my credit card, cash, any other cards, my license, and that's really nice. This one's ripping. He made this a while ago. This one's ripping, but hopefully I'll get him to make a new one before I leave, using that water resistant stuff that the rain pants and rain jacket use. And then a nice little luxury that I'll be bringing, or actually, we'll go back to that. Big thing, laptop. So I'll be carrying a Chromebook laptop to do all my work with. It's actually upside down. Chromebook Acer laptop, works well. It's quick. You can use anything that Google has, Netflix too, YouTube, anything like that. And I'll mainly be using that for school. I'm homeschooled, so I'll be using just homeschool math, homeschool reading, stuff like that. And I have just a little notebook to do some work in, just a little composition notebook that's lightweight, bendable. I got a lightweight pen too, so I can save weight on that, but also write stuff down. And then just the charger. Chargers are big and bulky. I don't know why they don't make small chargers, but who knows. And then just a little nice soft bag. We'll probably put this, and my dad will be carrying another laptop of his for work, and we'll probably put those in a compression sack from Sea to Summit, that if it's ever like raining really bad and there's a chance that these could get wet within the bag, so we'll just keep those safe. Now going on to the nice specialty of mine. For sunglasses, I got some Ray-Bans for my birthday, so I'll be using those as my sunglasses. Everyone's telling me that they're not gonna last, but I take good care of them, and I think they'll last, and they're a nice luxury of mine. Next on to games. So my sister and I are gonna be bored a lot. We might not be able to play on the laptop or play on our phones in the woods, depending on Wi-Fi and data and stuff. So we got this nice little lightweight game. It's like nice felt, which is very lightweight, thankfully. So it has backgammon, checkers, chess, and then tic-tac-toe, and Connect 4, actually. I didn't know that, Connect 4. And then it has some little pieces, just some little like chess, checkers pieces. And then also I took out the 3 die from left, right, center that I'll throw in here so we could use to play that game too. 2 little mini 1 through 6 die for the games. And just some other pieces that we'll use too. Next, I have just a little pocket lock. It's a nice little lock that you can just click in and get out, lock anything that we need, bags, value. Next up, I have just not a usual item that you see on the trail, but I have just a drawstring bag that I'll hook to my bag. Come with it is a size 1 soccer ball, because gotta keep up on soccer, getting touches and stuff, foot skills, anything like that, just to keep me working for 5 months. And then in here I also have compression bands that I'll be using on my arms too, but mainly on my legs, just so I keep the so you have different, I like 4 bands, different strengths and flexibility, and use those just so I keep the muscles up in my legs. And also because I'll be walking straight most of the time, so I'll want to do some like side work where I'm like walking sideways with the bands, so I can also get that movability down. But besides that, it's everything. Oh, I got some water bottles over here, just regular 1 liter and a regular 2 liter smart water bottle. Nothing new, but we'll filter water into those. But that seems like everything. I might add some more to the bag, but I have my base weight right here, and then we'll always add food and stuff. Probably have like 5 to 6 pounds of food at most, but that'll be it. So this is everything that will be in my big backpack right there, and we'll see you guys in March when we start our hike. See ya.